Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I am talking about Titans, season number 1, episode number 1, Titans. This episode is directed by Brad Anderson, and here we pretty much get sort of like a brief, like an introduction to the characters that we're going to see. We'll get all the Titans right now. We get introduced to Dick, and he pretty much like he left Gotham. He's starting his life anew in Detroit as a detective. And he's pretty much trying to prove himself to himself and the Batman that he can still do this. Because they seem that they had a falling out. I think this might be the time where when Batman kind of fired Dick, something like that. And because he felt as though he couldn't do the job, and so therefore Dick is pretty much trying to prove himself in another place on his own. And you also get to see him as Robin as well. And he seems to be taking like all this frustration he has towards Bruce, how he's feeling towards Bruce. He's pretty much taking it out on his criminals. So he's coming off a little bit more rough and more gruff than he usually would, because Dick, even though he is a great fighter and handling himself on the street, he has a little bit of flair to his fighting style. Because he grew up in the circus, he's a performer. And so he kind of brings that to the table when he fights. And so he has a little bit more. He could be brutal and stuff like that too, but he has a more joyous feel to when he fights, a little more fluid, a little more showy than he has to be. He might just do a little bit extra than he should do. It's just a simple do the job just well, but he people like to put on the show. So even though he's not in the circus anymore, he still kind of brings that to the table when he fights. But this time it was very gritty, very rough. He's breaking bones, and he's angry. And he's frustrated, and so this is the first time you can see him let loose. You also get introduced to Raven, and you can see what she's going through with her family, with her and her mom, and she knows the people after her who seem like they want to kill her, and she doesn't understand. She doesn't know why. All she knows is something inside of her that she thinks is evil, and she needs help. And she was having dreams about Dick before she even met Dick, and so when they finally meet up in this episode, they kind of connect. I mean, Dick not so sure what he can do for her. He thinks there's something else wrong with her, but he has a feeling about her, and so he goes out on a limb to help her out in the situation. Then you have Starfire, who just you meet her, and she's in a car accident, and she has no memory of who she is, or what she's capable of doing, and so you see her trying to just discover what's going on and what was she trying to do, because it looked like she went undercover. And she's trying to find some girl, and I think so through the process, because of the accident, she lost her memories. And then you get a little brief glimpse of Beast Boy, but he happens mostly towards the end, and he's seen that he's on his own, maybe homeless. I'm not so sure, but he's still in video games. I don't understand that either. So for a first episode, it's just all right. It didn't blow my mind or anything like that. But it has some interesting parts in it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't fully love it either. I mean, I still don't like how Starfire looks, and Starfire is pretty much played by Anna Dope. I think I'm not sure if she has her last name. Anna Dope. But anyway, I don't like how she looks. Now, this could be the look she put on for the going other cover things she look like she was trying to do. Maybe, hopefully her style would change, but she still got the bad wig though. So that's that. Because the thing is though, you can't tell she's Starfire. That's the problem. So if you didn't know she was Starfire going in, you wouldn't know who she was. Even when her powers manifest, you still wouldn't know exactly who she was. And they never announced she was Starfire, you wouldn't know, and that's the problem. Because when you see Dick, who's played by Ben Thwaites, when you see him, even without the costume, you say, yeah, that's Dick. That's him. Yeah, I can see that. And when he puts the costume on, the costume looks amazing. Because, yep, that's Robin. Even the little glimpse of Beast Boy, when you see him, yeah, that's him. Like, you can tell who Raven is when you see her. But when you see her, I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that is, and that's bad. The only reason why we know, because they announced her as that. So if they didn't announce it, you wouldn't know who she was. Because she doesn't have the orange skin. She might have the red hair, but she doesn't even look like the Starfire from the comics at all. Nothing about her resembles Starfire. She doesn't act like Starfire. And so it just comes off like this woman who has fire powers. That's pretty much it. And the show has a very dark look to it. I mean, everything about it is very dark. I mean, even when it's shots during the day, it seems dark. Like the colors, not a lot of colors in this. Everything like gray, very muted tone. Everything that's kind of depressing. Like, yeah, it's kind of yeah. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, it's still just I mean, Raven's a dark character, and they're trying to make Robin very brooding. So I guess everything is this dark. I mean, even Starfire comes off as more dark than she usually does. So, yeah. So I'm not really down for that too much. I mean, and the show looks cheap. Looks like they didn't put a lot of money into it. Looks like all their money went into Beast Force transformation, Raven special effects, and Robin's costume, and that's pretty much it. And that's it. And it shows, and it shows. So the acting performances for everybody is okay. It's not like mind blowing, but like I said, it's fine. So the show is not great, but it's somewhat in a good start. Somewhat. It's not quite there yet, but this is the first episode, so things can pick up from here, and we don't know where it might go from here. But for now, this episode was just alright to me. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this first episode of Teen Titans if you have seen it. And if you can watch it, if you check it out for yourself, hopefully when you watch it you will enjoy it and have fun watching it. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big old like, hit the thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dreams and real life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.